We'll start with a Mustard R30 size 14 dry fly hook. This is a blue-winged olive Para Dun. So I'm using 14/0 tying thread olive. So we'll attach this a little bit behind the hook eye, and we want to go back to about the hook point, about there. Get rid of that. Now what we need is some light olive or yellow or ginger fibbits for the tail. We want 2 each side, and these want to be about twice as long as the hook shank. We just tack that in there. A little bit too long. That'll do us. And then 2 more. I want these on the other side. That's good. We'll just fasten these a wee way along the hook shank, and then we'll come back, spin our tying thread clockwise so it gets a round profile, and then we want to go under these 2 tails to lift them, and we tighten that. Just separate these correctly before I tighten it all together. So we want them 2 that side, 2 that side, tighten that up, and then we can go forward. Now about 2/3 of the way forward, then we can get rid of these. That's looking okay. Good. Then what we need is 2 CDC hackles. What we want to do with these is just align the tips. There we go. Okay, that's looking better. I'll just tie that in. The pinch. Oops. That's good. Now it's important that before you tie your post 90 degrees that you trim off at the back at an angle so you get a taper on the body, like so, and that you secure that before you put your post or wing 90 degrees to the hook shank. And now we can go back up and do that. Otherwise, if you tie that up, it's difficult to trim off at the back. So we just go forward, lift the wing up, and we'll just build up a little bit in front of that to keep it 90 degrees. Then while holding it, I'll just go over there, like so. We can go around just to bring everything up and make the base of the post ready for wrapping the hackle afterwards, and then back down and back to where you see the taper of the body start. We want a slim body on this, we don't want a fat body. So what we need now is turkey biots. These are from Hairline Dubbing. So what we do here is we take the long side and we just separate one fibre with our dubbing needle and trim that off. Then we tie this in, not by the very end of the point because it's a bit weak there normally, about there, and then we'll go back to just before the tail base, and then we'll go back up again and secure that, trim off the surplus there, and then we go forward and we make one whip finish like so. I'll just pull my bobbin rest around. Then the hackle plier on the biot, make sure that you keep it, you see that's not quite straight, there we are, keep it straight and parallel, not twisted, and then we can start to rotate our vise. I find it much easier with a rotating vise than doing it by hand. You get a much better segmented body. I've dropped a fibre there, it's come out. Let's get rid of these when they get trapped. I want to go up into the thorax like so. Now we leave that hanging at the base of the post. If I can just take up my bobbin thread again. So now I just wind back and then cross behind the post, holding tension on your bobbin, remove your hackle plier, and then we just secure that. That's good, and you see this lovely segmented body. There we go. Now if I can perhaps turn this upside down, I can show you better. The remainder of the quill of the biot, what I do is I take it up the post, there we are, good, and then we'll just trim that off. That strengthens the post and of course secures the biot properly. So then what we need is a blue dun hackle. We tie this in with a cross in tying, left to right, right to left, and then we'll go up and around the post, securing the stem of the hackle right into the top of the wing. That's perfect, and then we'll go back down again, then secure the end of the hackle, go up, and then on the other side of the post again. So a little olive dubbing. This is a hair's synthetic blend. Don't need much here. and I like it to be a little bit spiky and have a little bit of flash in it. And then we'll just dub the thorax and we'll go forward. That's perfect. Now you take a wee, this is what I do with the small dry flies, a drop of varnish just on the tying thread there, and then we'll take our whip finish tool there we are. That's it, finished, varnished and everything. Remove the tying thread. Good. Move that in the way. Then we'll just reposition the hook this way. Good. We take our tying thread again and we start at the top of the base, if you like, and we catch our tying thread this side with the bobbin thread, so we secure it down into the thorax, and then we can remove that. So just get the hackle plier on, and if you're fishing still water you need a sparse hackle, and I find it's better, and if you're fishing running water it's much better with a denser hackle, you get more flotation. So we'll just wrap this blue dun hackle down like so, and we take our tying thread again and we'll go once to the left, to the right of the hackle, and then once to the left of it. Like so. Trim off the surplus hackle, then once again tiny bit of varnish on the tying thread, whip finish tool, and we go once, twice, 3 times at the base, taking care not to catch any of the hackle fibres, and we just straighten and tighten that, and that's all you need. That's finished varnished as well. So we just trim that off, spin that around like so, and that's the finished Para Dun blue winged olive. And of course you can change the colours and the size slightly if you wish to make other mayfly Para Duns. There we go. Thanks for watching.